Hello and welcome again to Fox Comics and Games in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And we're unboxing this week's comic book order from Diamond Comics. And these items will go on sale Wednesday, March 6th. We're starting off this week with a DC Collectibles Batgirl action figure. She has articulated joints and lifelike mouth. And then next up, we have from the comic side. Oh, before we start the comic side, we'll bring this back. We'll talk about the restock of trade paperbacks, graphic novels, lots of Lady Mechanicas, Monstrous, I Hate Fairylands, Rose, Low, Batman New 52s are in, the ones we were out of, Kill or Be Killed, multiples, and Walking Dead and East of West are all in, as well as Descender. And then we also got in a reorder of some of the Flash and the Hardcore number 3. If anybody was missing Hardcore number 3 from last week because we were shorted, they arrived this week. Now we start with Action Labs Aberrant number 5, issue 5. And then next up from DC, we have Adventures of Super Sons, issue 8. Marvel is up next with Age of X-Man Prisoner X, issue 1. And then also from Marvel, we have issue 16 of The Hunted, Amazing Spider-Man, The Hunted. And we then have, also from Marvel, issue 16 of The Avengers. That's the variant cover. I think the Spider Villains cover, and then the standard cover there of the Avengers. Then next up, also from Marvel, issue 4 of Avengers, No Road Home. DC is up next with issue 66 of Batman. And then, as we always do, the variant covers of Batman. There is that one. Marvel is up next with issue 5 of Black Order. And then from Archie, we have Blism's 666. And then that's issue 2 of Blism's 666. And then we have a variant cover of Blism's 666. And yet another variant cover of Blism's 666. So lots of sixes with the Blisms. Then from Image Publishing, we have Warren Ellis's very good book, Cemetery Beach, issue 7. Pretty sassy. Marvel is up next, because that's how Mr. Fox rolls, is lots of Marvel. Issue 3 of Champions. And I think Queen said it best when they said, "We are the champions." Then also from Marvel, issue 4 of Conan the Barbarian. And then again we have the Conan the Barbarian Spider Villains variant cover. Actually was in the running for our cover of the week. Didn't quite get there, but it is in our top 5. So if you're Marvel and you're watching this video, you can relax. You've got one in the top 5. And then next up from Marvel, we have issue 1 of Cosmic Ghost Rider Destroys Marvel History. Sounds very intriguing. Then from DC, we have issue 12 of Curse of the Brimstone. Then from Image Publishing, we have issue 37 of Deadly Class from Rick Remender. From Marvel, we have issue 10 of That There Deadpool. Scotty Young working on it. It's been doing a lot better. And then, as we always do, we carry the variant covers, the Spider Villains variant for That There Deadpool. Then next up from DC, we have Deathstroke, issue 41. And then the issue 41 Deathstroke Slade Wilson variant cover. Image Publishing is up next with Kieran Gillen's Die, issue 4. I think that's what Mrs. Fox says to Mr. Fox every day as he's leaving for work. And there's the variant cover for Die, issue 4. Then from Dark Horse Comics, we have issue 1 of Disney's Frozen Reunion Road. From Titan Comics, we have issue 5 of Doctor Who, the 13th Doctor. Then from Marvel, because we haven't had enough Marvel yet, we have Domino Hot Shots #1. And then next up, we have from DC, the Doomsday Clock, issue 9. And I believe that's going to be a 12-shot total. It may be 4 years before we get them all, but they promise us it's 12 comics. And that is the beautiful Doomsday Clock #9. And then our cover of the week is the variant cover with Dr. Manhattan on the front, having killed all of the heroes from DC with one swoop of his hand. DC Vertigo is up next with Sandman Universe, The Dreaming, Book 7, kind of based on Neil Gaiman's Sandman. Zach Kaplan, his book for Image, issue 13 of Eclipse, post-apocalyptic story, very well written. DC is up next with issue 2 of Female Furries. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Furies. Then from Image, we have Gasolina, issue 16. And then from Burger Books, which I believe to be a imprint of Dark Horse, we have issue 2 of The Girl in the Bay. Kind of an interesting tale of a girl dead in the bay and what happened to her. Then up next from Amigo Publishing, we have God of Bad Men, issue 2, and this one's entitled Deal with the Devil. Then from DC, we have issue 50 of Green Arrow, and one of the runners-up for covers of the week was the Green Arrow variant cover for issue 50. Gorgeous, gorgeous cover. Then next up from DC, we have Green Lantern, issue 5 from Grant Morrison. And as we always do, the variant cover from issue 5, Green Lantern. Then also from DC, we have Harley Quinn, issue 59. And another one that was up for cover of the week. Didn't quite get there, but still a gorgeous cover nonetheless. Issue 59, Harley Quinn variant cover. Just stunning. Marvel is up next with issue 14 of Immortal Hulk. And you can see he's got kind of an orange goiter growing out of his throat. That's not good. Need to have that looked at. DC is up next with Scott Snyder's Justice League, issue 19. And then not in the top 5 of best covers of the week, the Justice League 15 variant cover. No, sir, did not happen. Work a little harder, please. Next up from Marvel, we have issue 5 of Killmonger. And then next up from IDW, one that was in the running for cover of the week, issue 75 of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. That's right, could have been the top cover of the week, but for 2 votes. Next up from Image Publishing and Brian K. Vaughan, if you like Saga, you will probably enjoy Paper Girls as well. Issue 26 of Paper Girls by Brian K. Vaughan. For Image Publishing. Very, very nice. Then next up from Dynamite Publishing, we have issue 2 of Red Sonja. And we have a variant cover of issue 2 of Red Sonja with kind of a better shot of her bosoms. And then next up from Titan Comics, we have issue 18 of Robotech. Then from Boom Studios and Greg Pak, we have issue 1 of Ronin Island. Got a slight C shape to them. talk to Diamond about getting those replaced for you. And then the variant cover for Ronan Island, issue 1, gorgeous. Next up from Image, we have issue 4 of Self-Made. And then from Marvel, we have issue 62 of Star Wars. And then also from Marvel, we have Star Wars Age of Republic, Padme Amidala. Also from Marvel, issue 1 of Star Wars Vader Dark Visions, a new run on the Vader comic from Marvel. Also from Marvel, issue 13 of Uncanny X-Men. Promises to straighten up all the questions that were left after issue 12 of Uncanny X-Men. Then from Image Publishing, we have issue 8 of Unnatural. Would have been in the running for the top 5 covers. Didn't do a good enough job with their bosoms, so we just graded them down for that a little bit. Just saying. Next up from Aftershock Comics, a gorgeous cover and a great book. Issue 8 of A Walk Through Hell by Garth Ennis. Great book, great title, good fun, get you some. Next up from Image Publishing, issue 189 of The Walking Dead. And then from Guardian Knight Studios, we have issue 1 of William the Last, Flight and Fight. And then from Image Publishing, we have issue 12 of Witchblade. Then DC is up next, and they offer us issue 3 of Young Justice. Never cared for Young Justice much. I don't like those kids and their music. Just don't like it. They need to stay off my lawn. And as we always do, the variant cover for Young Justice number 2. And that looks like it for this week's comics. We invite you all to come in on Wednesday, March 6th, and buy up some of these and make Mr. Fox a rich man. Thanks so much.